What about the narcs who cheat with married women so they don't get caught? Nah, never mind. You answer my question. Why don't they ever admit to cheating? I'm about to put my whole soul into this one. The reason why men cheat with married women is because they both got something to lose. So you're dating me out of distraction, I'm dating you out of distraction behind our spouse's back. So that means when we got more to lose, we won't take the chance on getting caught. Because when you're cheating, somebody is liable to catch feelings. And when they catch feelings, they will get sloppy on purpose so the other person will get caught. But if we both got something to lose, we'll play by the rules. But let me give you some cold game on top of that. Here's why people won't admit to cheating. And most people won't be ready for the message I'm about to give out. And I don't usually give this type of message, but 95% of the whole world cheats. I'm dead ass. Let's try to follow the message that I'm trying to give you. Number one, if you got to lie to yourself to get with somebody else, you cheat on yourself. I'm finna speak in an oxymoron fashion, if you will. You got a lot of cheaters out here that's being faithful. What do you mean by that? Stay with me. A lot of people don't cheat, and this is cold facts. A lot of people don't cheat because the circumstances ain't been right. A lot of people haven't cheated because y'all's schedule is too predictable. And if my schedule is too predictable, anything out of the ordinary is gonna raise an eyebrow. Some people don't cheat because that right person hasn't come along. If I'm gonna do something that's gonna risk my marriage, it's gotta be with the right person. I'm telling you what I know. Just because they haven't done it yet don't mean if the right person comes and presents itself, they won't do it. Number one, you gotta understand this and follow what I'm saying. If it's not in you to cheat, I can't pull it out of you. That's why you never fall for the this person made me cheat. No, if it's not in you to be a killer, no matter what people do to you, you won't do it because it's not in you. So in other words, a lot of people suppress the cheating in them to be with certain people. I've heard people, and I've talked to a lot of people, have talking sessions. When I tell you they say these things, I've heard people literally say, I haven't cheated because the opportunity haven't even presented itself. I probably done broke up a lot of people already just this video so far. Stay with me about the 95%. For me to be with you, I might have to suppress who I really am. So I put on this mask around you. If you go underwater and you hold your breath, and you got a mask in this car, you don't hold your breath. When you come up to the surface, you're gonna so if I gotta put a mask on around you, and when I get around somebody I don't have to put my mask around, I'm gonna be myself times 10. And then when I be myself times 10 and get around a woman who allows me to be myself, what you think is going to happen? Let me give you another scenario if I haven't lost you yet. Every time a woman get hurt by the same man over and over again by the same situation, a woman end up falling out of love with her narcissist, but she's building an unhealthy attachment. See, anything you love, you can set it free. An unhealthy attachment is hard to let go. Prime example, if you're addicted to fast food, it's probably super hard to go on that diet. An unhealthy attachment is the hardest attachment to break. So yeah, even though I know you're not bad for me and I can't stand you, I'm attached. So I'm not going anywhere. In the meantime, remember I said you fall out of love with them, but you build an attachment to them? You now in a situation where you don't want this man to touch you. You just want to be with him. He's there because you're familiar with him. But you don't touch him. You don't form no intimacy with him. You don't have nothing going on. Then you go to work and you get around a man that makes you relax in your femininity. He's doing all the things that your man don't do for you at home. He's bringing you roses, offering to take you out to lunch. He even finds your insecurity. You may be very insecure about your stomach, but he found the most thing you insecure about and say things like, that's the sexiest stomach I've ever seen in my life. And now every day you're getting closer and closer to that person. Then it start with a kissing ain't bad. Kissing turns to the tongue. Then that turns to touching people inappropriate. Then later is, well, he could stick the tip in. You gotta understand, you've been suppressing your sexual energy from the man at the house. So then when you finally let me get it, you get that mass release. Next thing you know, and now you're attached to me. So now you got a distraction outside of your home to distract you from your distraction. But the thing is, it's not easy to let the person go. Most people say I'd rather leave than to cheat. You've never been in the shoes of a cheater. I got my investment over here. This guy is making me feel good. That's what she thinks. But at the same time, this could just be anything. I don't want to make a hasty decision. This is what you call monkey branching. I don't want to let this go, but all my investments is tied into that. So then they end up doing all these things. And you know why? Because at the surface of the conversation, they was the first person they cheated on. The first person you cheat on is yourself. When you start suppressing yourself and get around a person that makes you feel comfortable with being yourself, you're not just gonna let your investment go, but you're not gonna let that go either, because it feels good. You make me feel something different when I'm around you. I don't want to let go of what I have at home. And plus, they may benefit them. That's why some women, they got rich husbands, they don't make hasty decisions, because the broke dude down the street made me feel like a woman. The rich guy's playing me. So even though you're not cheating on someone, cheating on yourself counts. That's why I'm against corn. Gotta speak in code. You know, this is TikTok. You're wiring yourself to watch Computer Love all the time. Now your body has wired only to release to that. So when your woman come around, you have nothing for her. So you're cheating on your woman for the corn. That's why people laugh at semen retention. A lot of people don't know that that brings you back to your natural self, because your energy should not be wasted on meaningless things. In closing, 95% of everybody in the world cheats. 65 of them cheat on other people. 30% of them don't cheat on other people, but they're cheating on themselves. For those who need it.